fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Once again, that's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy. It's been a tight contest today that all comes down to this final question. No summer picnic or family get-together or trip to the lake is complete without this particular item. Let's go first to Bob.
What is beer?
No, that's not it. Think about the kids. Over to you, Farley.
What is corn on the cob?
Tough to grill that on a boat. Wrong again. Grace, this time for the win.
What is Bure's cheese spread?
We have a winner! Bure's cheese spread, available in most local grocers in Nebraska.
Be a memory for your grandchildren. Among Nebraska adults age 65 or older, 47% report current alcohol use. Drinking too much can cause harm to children, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, you will still be around for your grandchildren. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity. A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
Are you a healthy non-smoker? Solarion, one of the world's leading clinical research organizations, is seeking people like you, 19 to 64 years old with excess weight, to take part in a research study. You could earn up to $22,500 for participation. This study includes 1 10-night stay, 5 2-night stays, 1 one-night stay, and 17 returns. Learn more at helpresearch.com/dub or call 8662-13-2965.
Are you tired of the same old entertainment options? How about something that's truly fun for both kids and adults? Nebraska Knockerball, the new place to go for your private and corporate parties. Step inside one of their inflatable spears and let out stress in a healthy form of exercise. Or try the human foosball, foot darts, yard pong, giant beer pong, basketball Connect 4, and much more. Nebraska Knockerball, specializing in physical, engaging fun. Call Nebraska Knockerball today at 402-460-8724 to learn more or book a reservation now.
Welcome to The Drive with A.D. Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0. And bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It is the first day of Nebraska football practice. Yes, it's here.
AG.
Yo, what's up?
How's H-Town, brother?
Man, H-Town is great. I'm actually glad to be back home. I've been like National Lampoon across America.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have.
It started going to where did I go to first? Man, I can't even remember where I went first.
Was it Indy?
I was in Indy, and then I left Indy, came back home, and then went out to San Diego. But no, I was in the Las Vegas first. Las Vegas started out at Evo, the World Championships for fighting games and fighting video games. So Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Guilty Gear, Tekken 8. So watching the 1%ers of fighting games compete. Left there and then came back home for like a day, took a cup of coffee, then to Indianapolis, back, and then San Diego, and now back in Houston. So there you go.
AG, the pictures that I seen you post on
we need to know more,
media.
AG.
Oh, Comic-Con.
Brother, there was a vest and no shirt underneath. I went to the weight room and worked out harder. I'm like, AG looks like he looks like a superhero still.
Oh, well, I was.
Were you like the Black Mario?
No,
because you had the red vest with the red hair. I'm like, man, we got a brother here. All about diversity. AG came in just ripped up looking like Mario. Look like a pissed off mad Black Mario.
Hey, you know what? Monkey D. Luffy might be the Black Mario. There you go.
Oh,
so that was the anime character I was dressed up. Monkey D. Luffy. So Luffy is that he goes by mostly. He's an anime character of a famous anime show called One Piece, and he's trying to be. His goal is to be king of the pirates. So that's a very popular character these days in anime. So
that's a different world, brother.
Yep. And so Comic-Con is basically an excuse for adults to dress up in Halloween in July. So there you go. So Raff, if you want to dress up as Dig Dug at Comic-Con July, for sure.
All right, next year I'm in. So I got to ask AG, did you stay under your budget of spending?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Way to go, AG.
I cut myself off because I started buying things and it was multiple things for myself, and I was like, "Oh, let me put these back." Just stop.
What did we get?
I got the Transformer 1 of Optimus Prime and Megatron, which I probably have 5 Optimus Primes right now. So
okay,
one of many, and then I got since Wolverine and Deadpool was the thing, like the theme for this Comic-Con, they handed out exclusive Wolverine Funko Pops and Deadpool Funko Pops. And I'll bring them, you know what, when we go to a break, I'll bring them back so I could bring them upstairs here so I could show you guys. It's pretty dope, fun stuff. So
were you in the crowd when they announced it? Or what was that? Was the movie with Robert Downey Jr.?
No, I missed. No, that was Hall H, and so I wasn't there yet. That was on Thursday. I flew in Friday, and so I left Indianapolis on Wednesday night.
Yeah,
stayed home for a day to rest, and then flew out Friday. So Thursday, that was the big announcement of Robert Downey Jr. is back in the Marvel universe as Dr. Doom, which is a villain, you know, a super villain on the baddie side for Marvel universe. So there you go.
Well, AG, we got to hang out in Indy. Do you miss me?
Yeah. I just want to see you on these sticks now. Hey, I want to see you on this college football, bro.
You know where to find me. You know where to find me.
Hey, I'm texting you today after the show.
Dion said something about I ain't hard to find. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Let's get it.
So, AG, would you rather hang out in Indy with Nick or hang out at Comic-Con?
Oh.
Man, that's not
fair. I think it's
that's
Comic-Con. I saw
I'll hang out with Nick.
The way EG smiled with that shirtless vest.
Yeah. I'll hang out with Nick, AD, and Raff in San Diego.
Okay.
Hello.
There you go.
I'm in.
I was able to get one of my teammates to San Diego, Big Kevin Berry, U71. So maybe I could get y'all out to San Diego. We do a show out there. And we all got to dress. And the rule is when you go to San Diego Comic-Con for your first time, the rule is you got to dress up. You got to cosplay your first trip out there.
That just doesn't sound right.
Yep. I'm cosplaying. Let's go.
You know, Hizzle Bear, good morning. He goes, if you guys had screw you money like AG does, what would be the most outrageous thing you'd purchase, like AG's Batman outfit?
Hey, okay. Look, I don't know what even to say to that. Hizzleberry, or was it Hizzleberry? If I'm saying that right, Hizzleberry, you got me on that one, bro. You got me. I don't have no rebuttal to that one.
So you do got screw me money.
No, I'm humble. I just do simple. You don't realize this has been planned out for
one buys the Batman outfit, the real one.
I see that.
I don't have it. It wasn't even a good one. It was like you wouldn't have known how I had to put that thing on gently. It was going to fall apart.
You got the cast of Star Wars in your background.
You got the R2-D2 background.
Stop it.
And I swore that Joker moved one time. That might be a body in that Joker.
I can't help if I humble brag. I can't help it. Okay, I didn't even know it was a thing up until 5 years ago, coaching esports, when my players would tell me at Lakeland, "Hey, coach, you keep humble bragging." I'm like, "What the hell is that? What the hell is humble bragging? I'm just talking about what I did in the NFL. How is that a problem? Like, I can't even talk about what I did. I'm pretty coach y'all."
AG, did you have? I can't remember if it's Sports Illustrated. Did they do a story on you? Didn't you have like a car with like license plates, like Batman 30 or something on it? Or?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
It's a license plate, though.
AG was just like, yes, I did.
I can't deny it.
I can't deny it. Actually, you can't, because I'm looking right at the picture right now.
Yeah. I can't deny it. Facts. I got my plates, my first Batman plates on a Mustang. I had a 2001 Mustang Celine. Dark blue. It was dark Batman blue. And it was and that thing was supercharged too. I had it like if I'm gonna buy a Mustang and it's gonna be my Batmobile, it has to be supercharged engine.
Okay.
You know? I only got one ticket in it too. I only got one ticket.
AG looking at pictures.
Well, that's because you were AG. They'd pull you over and go, "Oh, we watch you on Sundays."
No, I was lucky. I was in Chicago territory. I was in enemy territory. I had to get to the airport, and I woke up late in Green Bay, and my flight was out of Chicago. So I busted it. I said, thank God I got this Celine. So I get on the 43. I get the fastest. Obviously, don't do this at home. Be safe, responsible drivers. I must have got to Green Bay in Milwaukee. Average time when you drive from Green Bay to Milwaukee is probably an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. I got there in an hour.
Oh my
That's all I'm going to say. I got there in an hour.
That's like Jake trying to drive back from Indy. He was like, hey, Nick, what's the arrival time? I got to beat it by about 14 minutes. We were just zooming down the highway.
I got to Green Bay in an hour, and that means I got to my flight was at 7 a.m. And so I woke up at I didn't even go to sleep. I jumped on the road around 3 a.m. I think it was like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Got to Green Bay in an hour, and then got to O'Hara in another hour, which is usually to Chicago is a 3-hour drive from Green Bay. So I knocked off an hour. I got just as I was getting to the airport, police pulled me over, and I'm like, oh my God.
And you know what, AG?
You were like, I almost made it to the promised land.
Listen, y'all. When he pulled you over, this is what you said.
No, I did not say I'm Batman. That's what that message said. My heart was in my throat. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, because if he caught me going what I was doing, when I looked at the speedometer, when I saw the lights turn on, my heart just like, I was like, oh God.
Do those cars go over 180?
Man, well over 180. The Celine, well over 180.
I can see you right now, AG.
I was sweating bullets, bro.
The cape with the Batman shoe was flowing and with the air conditioner on, and he pulls up and goes, "What can I do for you, officer?"
Where is she?
I gotta save Harvey.
So was that motorcycle you took a picture on? Was that your bat cycle then?
That was my bat cycle. I actually sold it to a friend on my way out of Exodus of Green Bay last summer. So. But yeah, he rolled down the window, and I said, "How you doing, officer?" That's what I said. I said, "How you doing, officer?" He said, "You were going pretty fast there." I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "I got to catch a flight. I'm running late." And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool, all right. So, give me a second. I'm gonna write this up." And I'm like, "Dang."
And it came back and it said, "It's Commissioner Gordon. Be careful."
No, it came back. He said, "Here." He said, "Hey," he said, "You said you're late, so I'm giving you a warning." And I'm like, "Woof!" I said, "Thank you. I appreciate you." I took that ticket, rolled up that window.
I didn't know they gave warnings for people going 35 over the speed limit.
Ahman signed
doing double the speed limit.
He goes, "Just sign these 2 autographs, and you're out of here."
Hey, you got
in fact, I'm going to
in the trunk.
I'm going to give you an escort to O'Hare.
I was trying to make my flight to my first trip to Jamaica, and I made it. So, and the only other time in my life where I was over the speed limit was when my second daughter Mayani was born. So
the only time
the only time
Okay,
Mr. Green, I'm a big Bears fan. Can I get tickets to the next year's game, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, you can. If they play in the Packers, then yeah, I got you. They will be. I got you. Just tell me how many tickets you need and who's going. That's all I need to know.
Folks, we got the whole squad back on the air. We got AG holding it down and H-Town, otherwise known as I Am Batman.
Yeah, AG, what can I do for that R2-D2? What do I need to have? What can I do to get that?
Oh, man.
He's like, nothing.
There was a long pause.
We can make a bet on college football.
Oh, no. I'm not taking R2-D2 from you.
R2-D2 is just fine.
Oh, you going to take it from me? You going to take it from me?
I would.
We come back. We come in and Nick's car. AG's driving Nick's car.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably the same value. It's probably the same value number. No.
I was like, AG, how'd you get in the car? Man, some buster thought he could beat me in a game.
No,
R2-D2 that was Nick's car.
What I would do is if I got R2-D2, while AG streams in, because I'd make him ship it to me, pay for shipping and handling. I would just hold it up in the studio while I'm on stream, and you'd be like, "Oh, R2-D2."
Right. Hey, I'm a gamer. I'm a good sport. Like I said, I'll put it up. I'll put CP3 on R2-D2 up.
No, it's okay. Because here's the thing: on the off chance that I'd win, I'd feel really, really bad.
Don't feel
I
bad.
highly
Don't
doubt
feel
that.
bad. You got to dub, but I'm gonna make sure I dub you back. I'm gonna get the
And AG loves your car, Nick.
Double or nothing. I
Exactly.
need 2 R2D2s. AG, he would have that on his Twitter handle with a picture of it, man.
I bet he would. I bet
stole
he would.
R2. I took R2D2 from Ahman Green.
hey, you got to play the game. And he had cousins. It was people that built their own R2D2s, like full size, and they were driving around Comic Con. See that Comic Con, you just like, oh my god, I can't believe I just saw that walk past me. Like, really? Oh.
Who was one of like the more famous people that was there?
Well, Robert Downey Jr. What's his name? Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool.
Ooh, here we go.
Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, and then that whole cast was there. So if you saw the movie, so Wesley Snipes,
Yeah.
Jennifer Garner, Channing Tatum. So that's why Comic-Con is that spot in July, late July. I met Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, and the kid that played in that Social Network movie way long ago.
Yeah.
When they did Zombieland, the first Zombieland.
Wow.
I met them, shook their hands. I was like, Woody Harrelson. I'm like, hey man, white man can't jump, bro. Like,
so are you able to pull out the I'm the Ahman Green card when you're there, or does that work?
Occasionally. I'm not, I'm in another industry when I'm at Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, totally.
We saw.
I'm people like I said, like Nick said, R2D2 is that guy before they be like R2D, they be like Ahman Green. Oh, R2D2, what's up, guy?
Yeah.
Like, who are you? Like, what you do? Well, I play football. Yeah. It's funny. Hey, one trip. I went to one trip at Comic-Con. You remember the TV show that was on? If you watched it, it was on Stars. It was called Spartacus. If you remember that, anybody remember that? Watch that show? Anybody in the chat in the call? So it was a show on Stars called Spartacus, and one of the main characters, he was a Spartan. It was about the Spartan times, obviously, and his name was Atreus or something like that. He had a Greek name. He was there, and me and him are talking. A guy that I met knew him and like introduced me to him, and I'm like, bet. And this show was when it was flying high, and just put you, like I said, where I'm at on the totem pole when it comes to going to Comic-Con. He was signing autographs for $250 per signature.
Dang.
My autographs go for $30 a picture, bro. Okay, just show where you at. It just humbles you. Like, I was like, how much you signing for? Oh, no, as a matter of fact, I didn't even ask. I looked at the sign. The sign said $250 per sig. I was like, wow. And he had a line wrapped around the corner too. I'm like, wow.
You have Cameo, don't you?
Yeah, I'm on Cameo.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
Yep.
Cameo.
Yeah.
Anyway,
what's that question supposed to mean? I know you, Nick. I know you.
It doesn't mean anything. I was
mother from another mother. I know your questions are loaded.
I was inferring. Nick will ask these subtle, passive aggressive comments. No, they go like this. And they go like this. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm a changed man. That was the Nick of 3 weeks ago.
I'm a changed man.
I'm a changed man.
3 weeks ago, Nick.
I mean, okay, maybe Indy. Okay, maybe Indy. Since Indy, okay, I'm a changed man. I care about him. I got to be nice to him if I'm going to take his R2D2. I just got to be chill. Okay?
There you go.
I got to be chill.
There goes that subtle shot again.
I like it.
All right, guys, we're way over.
We're way over. Yes.
I did want to read this one text. Yes, thank you. Yep, it's my fault. Riley did say AG has always been my favorite running back, but now that I know he's a nerd like me, he's the GOAT. So there you have it.
I'm Batman.
Yes. There it is. Yes.
Send us to break, Raffy.
All right, we're going to throw it to break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about atomic diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
Are you a healthy non-smoker? Solarion, one of the world's leading clinical research organizations, is seeking people like you, 19 to 64 years old with excess weight, to take part in a research study. You could earn up to $22,500 for participation. This study includes 1 10-night stay, 5 2-night stays, 1 1-night stay, and 17 returns. Learn more at helpresearch.com/dub or call 8662-13-2965.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red! Are you tired of the same old entertainment options? How about something that's truly fun for both kids and adults? Nebraska Knockerball, the new place to go for your private and corporate parties. Step inside one of their inflatable spears and let out stress in a healthy form of exercise. Or try the human foosball, foot darts, yard pong, giant beer pong, basketball Connect 4, and much more. Nebraska Knockerball, specializing in physical, engaging fun. Call Nebraska Knockerball today at 402-460-8724 to learn more or book a reservation now.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, August 10th at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 9 fights are scheduled for the night, including professional lightweight and welterweight bouts, and the main event of Donnie Bush versus Micah Washington in the professional welterweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month. Hurry, this deal ends soon. See Home Club for details.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest, and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Right, Matt Rule wants to be there. He wants to develop them. He wants to have coaches that have their hands on, are molding them and shaping them. And to your point, giving them the drills, giving them the tools to succeed. But I think Matt Rule is saying at the end of the day, the coaches can't want it more than the players.
Yeah.
The coaches
Because
can't,
they can't
hold
get out
their
there and
hand
do nothing
on the field.
Yeah, they can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It is Olympic Wednesday. I wish I... What was the song that they played? Or no, I'm not even going to try it.
Please. There it is. Slow down.
Slow. Yeah, too big for your britches. You know, I wonder sometimes if people are just driving along and they push the seek on their radio station and they just come across 93.7 for the first time, and all of a sudden it's just guys go da 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 da.
Well, yesterday it was whale noises.
Yeah. Yesterday it was.
How was that again, AD? I missed it.
Oh, AG, I think you're on mute.
It is. I am. The name of that song is called Bugler's Dream.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I like
Bugler's
that.
Dream.
I like that. Riley says, this is why I listen. Absolutely appreciate you, Riley.
Facts. That's why you watch this show, Riley.
That's right. You guys, there is some Olympic action going on. And today, I'll get into that in a second. But as far as the medal count goes right now, China is leading in gold medals at 8, Japan at 7, France at 6, Great Britain at 6, Australia at 6, Republic of Korea is at 5, USA is at 4. But overall medal count, USA is at 27, leads the pack right now. Followed by China with 6, actually Britain with 17, China with 16, France is at 21, actually we're second right there, and then Australia has 12, and Republic of Korea has 11, Italy at 12 as well, and then the rest go in single medal counts. Look, guys, the women's gymnastics took care of business, won the gold yesterday. Ballers. You know, you guys, I think it's Raff, you know a lot about gymnastics.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about gymnastics other than my thing is if you didn't fall, you did good.
Yeah.
Looks good to me. They're like, that was a terrible move. Like, what the hell are you talking about? She just hit 3 flips.
They were on the uneven bars yesterday.
Yeah.
I was watching the uneven bars, and on one of the routines, I think is what you would categorize them as. They're when they did the little circle around the bar, her feet clipped the floor.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, that's a deduction.
Yep.
And I was like, I can't even see that.
Are you serious?
They still slowed it down.
Yes.
They still slowed it down. And I was like, how did they see in real time that her feet just dragged against the floor just a tiny bit? But it didn't stop her routine at all. How did you know?
I'll tell you one thing, though. It is unreal how amazing Simone Biles is. I mean,
Raff,
at her age is one thing because what is she, like 27?
Yeah.
At her age,
she's been doing it for years.
But her skills and just how advanced her skills are, it's crazy because she stepped out of bounds on floor and still won floor. Usually, if you step out of bounds or you do something like that, that means end of your routine for the most part.
Right.
And her skills are that advanced that even with that, she still ends up.
And not to mention that she's doing this after the whole saga last time out in the Olympics where she had the twisties.
You brought that point up.
And it's like the fact that she was able to come back and still perform at this level is fascinating.
Nick, when you brought that up, because I was going to ask Raff that, I'm glad you brought that up. And AG, if you remember back in 2000, she was absolutely just lambasted and ridiculed with people who told
2020 or
2020.
Yes.
And the last
2000. I'm like 2000.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
She's really old.
She would have been 2 years old.
Yeah. I'm like, she's doing the multiverse stuff.
Now she's 40.
Yeah, definitely in 2020. That shows you 2000 and 2020 is really not that much difference for me when you're 50. Give or take 20 years. Yeah. But AG, when you think about you being a person out of any of us, obviously, only person could even imagine competing at that type of level. You think about it in 2020, she gets just absolutely destroyed on social media. Oh, she's weak and she's mentally soft. And it's a bunch of people who know nothing about gymnastics who are trying to describe how she's weak-minded. And that pissed me off. I'm thinking,
fight through the twist.
Yeah, fight through it. I'm like, okay, I'm glad you know how to do that.
Yeah.
For her to come, Raff, how big was that for her to come back the way she did? AG, how big was that for come back the way she did? Not just her, but there were even former teammates that were saying this team wasn't as talented. I mean, former teammates that were saying this team is lazy, they're not as talented. You guys, I want your thoughts on that.
Yes. I mean, to somebody like Simone, that high caliber of what she does in her sport, it's you tell me I can't do something, watch me go do this, or you ridicule me, and that's just going to drive me. That's the embers to the fire that gets top athletes going. You doubt me, you criticize me. You know what? I'm gonna turn on that negativeness into motivation, and then be the leader. So the ladies behind me are gonna do this, follow suit, and all those Sun Lee, was it Chiles? I think her last name.
Childs. Yep.
Childs. They all followed suit from their leader Simone, doing her thing, having I think a strain in her ankle or calf, and just going out there and just doing what to most people looks very difficult, but to her in her head was like, I got to do this because we won another gold medal here. And obviously not even to the naysayers, because the naysayers are always going to be there. So just going out there for yourself and for your team, obviously, and getting a win, but then being a complete leader, that's what I love seeing, where she did not show them no sweat. She didn't, crack at all in there and doing her job.
Not to change sports on you guys, but as we are nearing a break, I wanted to mention, since it is Olympics, did you guys see the USA rugby?
Yes,
women's. Dude,
women's
USA
last play of the game.
So there's time running off the clock, and
5 seconds left. I believe
United States was down to was it Brazil? No, Australia. It was Australia.
Australia for the bronze medal.
Yeah, for the bronze medal.
This is huge.
And Alex Cedric takes it the entire length of the pitch, steamrolls. I'll have to show you the play during the break.
I just watched it. it.
But it's like you playing Madden and you just hit that hit stick as the ball carrier and trucks like 3 Australia players en route, and she just goes all the way for a score.
Yeah. They were saying it's like
they ended up winning.
Like you're down 4 at the end of the game, and they gave you the ball on the 1 yard line, and they go 99 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah,
it was and that's huge. You usually don't get no big runs in rugby like that, but to have it as a game winner, oh wow, that's awesome.
Oh, it was crazy. So United States wins a bronze medal in rugby.
I'm watching it right now. Rolled out like Barry Sanders.
Rugby is, I'll be honest, guys, rugby is actually pretty fun to watch.
It's awesome.
And during the Olympics,
I don't really understand it.
I don't really understand it either. I know
I coached it and played it, so yeah.
I know that you have to throw it backwards.
Yeah, it's a lateral. It's for a lateral.
Yeah, the handoffs and everything where they got to hand it off, in between their legs and stuff to the people behind them, like
that's
that.
Like a snap.
Yeah, so it's like the snap. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, United States wins a bronze medal.
It was cool.
I'm your international man of culture here. So I coached and played rugby for 2 years.
He's like a Rain Man.
Is that a humble brag?
Yes, that is a humble brag. I will humble brag that right there.
I'm not only Batman, I am Rain Man.
So you're sort of like Bruce Wayne also.
I say, well, I guess so. Bruce Wayne. I'll take Bruce Wayne.
Quintessential.
I was gonna say somebody else, but I'll take Bruce Wayne. So.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's all the
Clark Kent.
No, not him. No.
Well, as we go to break, we're going to get ourselves somewhat back on time here. Events to watch today. You got men's gymnastics. That starts at 10:30 a.m. our time. All-around final. Jason Tatum, and obviously see if he plays today. They play South Sudan at 2 p.m. our time.
Steve Kerr did say he's going to play Jason Tatum today.
He's going to play Tatum.
That's what he said earlier this week, so we'll see what happens.
You got 30 seconds left in the game. Yeah. Go in, Jason.
Women's 100 meter freestyle, men's 200 meter butterfly, women's 1500 meter free, men's 200 meter breaststroke. That starts as well today at 1:30 our time. Women's soccer group stage, that starts at 12 o'clock today. BMX, that's actually already started. They're already running their bikes right now, taking care of biz. But that's what's on slate for today and much more. Folks, when we come back, we have history. We got AG and H-Town, Raff, and myself, and Nick, and the mothership. We'll be right back. It's The Drive.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with a roof credit.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest, and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
Vershawn Jackson, the captain here for The Body Shop. And man, did they hook me up with a great massage recently. The captain has a lot of stress in his life, as many people do. And for 1 hour, it was all relieved. The team at The Body Shop gave me a deep tissue massage that hit every area that I was in pain at. Whether you're looking for a Swedish massage, sports massage, deep tissue, hot stone, aroma, or more, there's only one place to go. The Body Shop at 48th NA. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com.
Be a memory for your grandchildren. Among Nebraska adults age 65 or older, 47% report current alcohol use. Drinking too much can cause harm to children, family members, and loved ones. By drinking less, you will still be around for your grandchildren. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage. Highball Bar features great events such as Karaoke Sunday, $4 Tito's on Mondays, Jack Daniel's specials on Wednesdays, and much more. Make Highball Bar your go-to spot after a hard day at work or on the weekend. Highball Bar, located at 122 North 11th Street in downtown Lincoln.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
This is Bree Fansteel, local race car driver. Join me and James Rowland every Sunday at 7 p.m. for The Finish Line, where we discuss off-road, on-road, and sometimes next-to-the-road racing on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you a healthy non-smoker? Solarion, one of the world's leading clinical research organizations, is seeking people like you, 19 to 64 years old with excess weight, to take part in a research study. You could earn up to $22,500 for participation. This study includes 1 10-night stay, 5 2-night stays, 1 1-night stay, and 17 returns. Learn more at helpresearch.com/dove or call 8662-13-2965.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog, a cat, or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ladies and gents, we let it go. Go ahead.
Come on, Raff.
Go. Relax your shoulders, Raff. Here you go. No, kick. Stop the clicking.
Why are you clicking?
Just relax.
Stop.
Your
We
shoulders.
just said stop the clicking, and you clicked it 2 more times.
I thought you turned over a leaf and you were going to be nice now.
To AG.
Oh.
He's like, let's get it straight here.
Wow.
He goes to AG. That's it. I'm drawing a line.
Yeah, come on now.
However, he was talking about taking your R2D2 over the break. So just throwing it out there.
And what did I specifically say?
I'm taking his R2D2.
I said I would actually feel kind of bad if I took R2D2 from AG.
Well, if you try to go in that crib, he got 2 big dogs.
I know.
That are bigger than the robot themselves.
AG will have to pay for my flight down to Houston just to take his R2D2. And
you think that man gonna pay for you to repossess
Nah, bro. I will FedEx it to you, bro.
I'm gonna tell TLC. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna be repoing former NFL players and things in their houses. So if you want to start a TV show,
Lord.
Nick the repo man.
Thomas the Lincoln AD. Did you
Don't write a check your butt can't cash, man.
Hey, yeah, no. I'm gonna try to make that R2D2 like the Butler and bench warmers. What would you like today, sir? Can I get a tuna sandwich with Skittles and the crust cut off?
That sounds about right.
Anyway.
Well, here we go. First of all, Sarah, good morning and happy birthday to you, Sarah.
Yeah, happy birthday, Sarah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you.
Gentlemen. That was good.
Thank you.
Give us a rating on the text line. 1 is bad, 10 is good. How was the happy birthday?
Thank you.
Sarah, happy birthday. She's 22 years old today. You guys start school when?
August 26th. It's coming up soon.
It's coming up
Good
soon.
Lord.
I love it. Sarah. Love having Sarah back in the house with us. Enjoy your 22nd birthday.
Yep.
Thank you. I will. I've got some mini golf planned tonight and then ice cream after that.
You know, Jake literally has golf clubs older than her.
Yeah.
Literally.
Doesn't he have a wooden club?
Yes, he's got a wooden club that's
He
literally
has a wooden club? That's impressive.
that he got like in 97 or 98 or something like that before you were even born. Yeah.
I know 22 seems young to you guys, but it feels old to me. Like it's crazy. Like
Nick was
I'm already a senior in
Nick was the
college.
same way when he was 22.
Yeah, back when I was 22, I felt the same
when
way.
Nick was your age, he was catching insects across the state of Nebraska.
That's all I had to
for
do
a
to
project.
graduate. Yep.
Yeah, he was.
That was the only class that was questionable at times.
Entomologist, very quickly.
guys, unnamed texture goes, nice happy birthday song. Now do it in whale sounds.
Hey, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's awesome.
Get it back on track.
Is it bad? Last night I just made that noise for no reason. I was like,
that's just my yawn.
In Husker history in 1934, because we're getting this thing back on track.
Trying.
In 1934. No, exactly. Coach Dana X Bible faced his rebuilding project as his Huskers seek this 4th consecutive Big Six title.
Big Six. Wow.
Six. We are 3 times the size of that of the conference now.
That is right.
Big Six, you guys. 1934 Big Six title. And I got a birthday rap. We don't have the same birthday, do you think, do we?
No.
One of the big shout out. We're talking about Huskers checking in, which AG, you and I will talk about. We'll all talk about that because I want to get your experience on the first day of practice too as a Husker.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Riley Washington, happy birthday to your brother, former
Oh,
Nebraska.
Riley, R-Dub. Nice.
Yes, our Dougie, Ride Dub is 50 today.
Good Lord,
Riley,
he's old.
It was me, Riley, and Tommy Frazier. I never forget. I was walking in the stadium. Tommy comes up. We get connect with Riley in the locker room. We all start talking. And we all heard about Riley Washington, of course, Tommy Frazier. But Riley, I remember watching his videos. Coach Brown showed me him running the 200 meters and the 100 meters against Napoleon Kaufman when he was a sophomore. Riley ran the fastest 200 meters in the nation coming out of high school. And the dude, as you remember, AG, Abdul Muhammad had to teach him how to run fast but quickly. Because he says you can't run a 10-3 every route. Because Corey Dixon was also fast from down there in Houston. Both of those guys were sprinters. But Riley Washington, when he ran, I remember he's still up there in the leaderboard on the track for the University of Nebraska, track for the 60. I remember watching him run. It was like he wasn't even running. It was just ridiculous, man. AG, could you beat Riley, you think, in 100 meters?
Ooh, it'd be neck and neck. It'd be neck.
That would be a tight one.
I say at both our primes. You put AG prime, R-Dub prime. Yeah, that would be a fun race to watch.
That would be a heck of a race. And then throw Corey Dixon in there, too?
Yeah, that would be some racing. That would be some running.
That's some serious speed right there. Some serious speed. Raff, what you got, my man?
Well, I got back in 1988. The Pittsburgh Pirates first baseman, left fielder, 7-time All-Star Willie Stargell is inducted, the 200th person inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. So Pops, 1988.
Willie Stargell.
Wow.
That's a name.
That's a name I ain't heard in a long time.
Right.
Pops. Willie Pops
Willie
Stargell.
Pops. AG, what you got, my man?
Man, I'm going back in a video game history, not esports today. So this was one of my favorite Game Boy games. If you had that Game Boy black and white, I say kind of like a black and green screen.
Yeah.
So 35 years ago today, Super Mario Land came out, and also Tetris.
Yep. That's what I played on.
Tetris, one of the most popular and most downloaded games of all time.
Yep.
I
think it is.
I just downloaded it again on Switch.
Wow.
I'm downloading that thing.
Guys, question. So Willie Stargell played his entire career with the Pittsburgh Pirates. How many years did he play?
Oh,
any guesses?
I'm going to say 14.
Okay.
I'm going to go
16.
22.
Close, Raff. 21. Think about that. In today's world, of any professional sport, somebody playing 21 years on the same organization.
That's
the same one. Is that
that's
the
key.
That's the most
That's
unheard
that's
of.
the key.
That's hard. Not hard to do. It's just rare that we'll see.
The only guy I can think of in modern day sports that's been with the team that long is probably Levante David.
Levante David and Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger.
I mean, if Tom Brady would have stuck with the Patriots,
he had that opportunity there.
He had the opportunity. I think just nowadays, though, from like a contract standpoint, teams just don't want to hold. They don't care about the fan connection value.
Does Patrick
no
Mahomes
loyalty
stay with the Chiefs his entire career?
Yes.
And
with that contract, probably.
And it's kind of a loyalty thing too. Like loyalty back 20 years ago, 30 years. I say go back further was a little bit different and more solid than it is today.
Yeah.
And obviously it's the prices, right? Especially in football. These
because
prices,
you talk about resetting the market in football and stuff like that.
Resetting the market at $50 million for quarterbacks per year.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So if I'm a GM, I'm like, yeah, bro, don't let the doorknob hit you on the backside.
Yeah, we love you. We appreciate you.
We love you. Appreciate you. Appreciate the wins, Pro Bowls, Super Bowls. But you know what? You are way too expensive.
Yeah.
It's wild. I mean, I have to go back to the Broncos, of course, but Justin Simmons, second team All-Pro, Pro Bowler. He's still not on a team yet this year.
No.
It's
not
crazy.
Not even signed yet.
Yeah.
It's a different landscape for sure.
Yes, it is. Different landscape.
Folks, we're going to get back on time. That was History 7. We come back. We got all things Husker football. Nick actually seen the Orkin Duck yesterday. I want to get into it. I want to get your. I want to hear what Nick
Puddles
when he saw Puddles. What's his name? Puddles. Pudgy.
I think his name is Puddles.
Puddles.
Puddles the duck.
Puddles the duck was yesterday, but the Huskers checked in yesterday. Today's the first day of practice. We will talk about that and some sound bites from yesterday's presser as well. AG and H-Town, we got the whole crew and the birthday girl here as well. The pride of Polk. Sarah's in the house as well. Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Drive.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, August 10th at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 9 fights are scheduled for the night, including professional lightweight and welterweight bouts, and the main event of Donnie Bush versus Micah Washington in the professional welterweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage. Highball Bar features great events such as Karaoke Sunday, $4 Cheetos on Mondays, Jack Daniel's specials on Wednesdays, and much more. Make Highball Bar your go-to spot after a hard day at work or on the weekend. Highball Bar, located at 122 North 11th Street in downtown Lincoln.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels and Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Problem gambling is not just a financial issue. It's an emotional problem with financial consequences. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog? A cat? Or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket. Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Bodily brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Hour 2 is proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance, you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
You know what that sounded like?
Oh my
Doors Plus.
My guy Cameron Hall from Doors Plus is listening, going, "Okay, I'm done.
That is not.
We're gonna pull out.
That is not
Yeah,
part
we
of
got
this.
to some adjustments here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a text after the show.
You know he's gonna get. That's amazing. Keep on doing it.
Yeah, something like that.
People just keep coming to the store going.
And we know. That's the ticket. They heard AD and Raff.
That's how you tag your marketing dollars right there. AG, you think about in 1994, 30 years ago now, is when you came in as a freshman. 30 years ago, give or take today.
Give or take. It was more 8 because I was a senior in 94 in high school.
So yes. So going at 29 years ago, we'll put it that way. You're coming in your freshman year, highly recruited, highly touted. You see the rosters over there, but throw all that out the side. what are those guys that are true freshmen? What's some of their emotions coming into today?
Oh man, don't mess up, don't make mistakes. A little bit of that. I would say try to impress between coaches and their peers. Because like those are people that make the first judgments and they'll make the first decisions on where you stand on that team. If you're somebody that has to really come in and put in the work, or you're the person I say that person that for what they heard about you, it showed up on the field. So there's those freshmen, transfer sophomores, transfer juniors, seniors. Now that like, man, I got to go out here and sell and show what my value is before this roster. So that mindset, those thoughts are running through your mind 100 miles per hour. And then all that, the racket goes on, and then boom, you're in the huddle and you're like, all right, it's, Fox 2 XY hook is the play, boom, boom, boom. They're like, all right, now we got to just run this play. Don't worry about anything else now. Run this play, that's play, or on defense, playing D line or whatever, nickel 42, blitz left. Like, okay, now I got to know my technique. Forget all what I was just thinking about. Suck all that back in, focus on this play right now. So.
AG, there's got to be a fine line between you want to impress, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also not worrying so much about that, because then that can drive you to make mistakes because you're pressing too much. How did you find that fine line between standing out but not doing so in a way to where it forced you to make mistakes because you were trying to do too much?
Yeah, that last part I just mentioned. So it's like I had all this racket in my head. I'm hearing coaches yelling. I'm hearing players yelling or coaching up somebody on technique. It's all this noise. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, I get the play from Tommy, and I'm like, whoop. All right, now my focus is on this play.
Just zero in.
Just zero in on that play, because if I did not zero in on that one play that's called, then I'm focusing on the racket or what somebody else just said to me after the last play. Christian Peter talking trash to me, oh, he hurt my feelings or blah, 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 blah.
Shocker.
I can't take the ball. I'm like all rattled. No, I can't do that. I learned that at the high school level. It's like when somebody says something to you, one, let that go out the other ear. And then two, once the play in the huddle's called, it's all right, focus up. There we go. Got to play now.
So then I want to ask you guys this while we're on this. Is Dylan's most important thing in fall camp specifically to have the ability to compartmentalize? To where you take, is that where we're looking into it? And so much is made of Dylan Raiola as a freshman. A freshman quarterback is probably the favorite to start at quarterback for this season at Nebraska. It's not going to be the first time. Adrian Martinez just did it a few years ago under Scott Frost, but there's so much hype. There's so much outside noise. And even on the field, those guys know what is surrounding Dylan Raiola and the expectation. Dylan Raiola even knows. So I want to ask you guys, is the most important thing for Dylan to have the ability to compartmentalize and separate the outside noise from grinding, put in the extra hours? What are your thoughts on that, guys?
I think it's already ingrained into him.
And then there's that
he's
part
already
too.
able to do that. I think the most important thing for Dylan Raiola right now is to learn that offense so he does not have to think about it. Like they were talking about it yesterday about like Heinrich learning the offense. So when he gets out there, what upside down, backwards, forwards, and the more knowledge and and he has that terminology down, then that's going to make playing much easier for him, because that's one thing he won't have to think about.
Yeah, agreed, 100%. So compartmentalizing everything makes everything simple for a high functioning athlete, because you take away all the fluff, all the sounds and the frills.
Stuff that doesn't really matter a whole lot.
Exactly. The things that don't matter go away, because like right now, okay, this is the play I got to do right now. I got this basic going over the middle at 18 yards. Now, if it's there, that's where I'm going. If not, I'm throwing the ball away or I'm going to my check down. That's my thought process. That's his thought process every other play when he's in there getting snaps.
AG, we're going to play a clip real quick, but to you guys' point, compartmentalizing is going to be key. It's going to be crucial. It's also a lot more challenging. Because
easier said than done.
It's easier said than done. Because Raff, as you mentioned, which is a great point, he's been raised around this. but still not at this what it's going to be now, because it's forced in high school what you're going to do. Now you're in it. Now you really see if that training in high school compartmentalizing thing comes in. It helps to resort back to that on a higher level, because you're going to be one of the most recognizable athletes in the entire state. Literally.
Conference country.
Country. There is a target on you as well as a eyes on you. So AG, as you mentioned, being a freshman as yourself that came in very notarized, et cetera, recognized. We didn't have social media back then.
Yeah, exactly.
They have social media right now to what it just magnifies that to a whole nother level.
Yeah, because I be honest with you, I don't think you really saw AG like the Nebraska fans not until that Oklahoma State game. Him coming out for the Oklahoma State game, you really didn't know like the size of him. I mean, if you saw him in high school play, but when he came out that night, and I think you had the breathe right strip on your nose that night. I was like, here we go.
Well, I think what's even, I mean, I don't want people listening to like scoff at when we talk about like the expectation or the fact that he's going to be known on a national level. You have to remember
this is real.
His recruiting story. You have to remember that, because yes, and part of it, he's at Nebraska because of what family he belongs to and things like that. But it's also just from a completely factual standpoint. He was somebody that committed to a national championship contender in Ohio State initially, then decommits and commits to a team that's won a couple of national titles the last few years in Georgia. And then a week before signing day ends up going to a program that has been a very loser program last 7-8 years since they haven't made a bowl game. So there's that piece of it too. From a national perspective, you're saying that the number one potential, according to some sites, the number one high school quarterback had a chance to walk into a spot and compete for a national championship, but instead went to a team and a program that's been failing the last 10 years. So there's that piece of it as well. I don't know, guys. I think then I like bring in the leadership aspect. And I go back to what Matt Rule said at Big Ten Media Days last week. And AG, you were there, and guys, you heard it, where he was talking about on day one of spring ball, Matt Rule kind of joked about having a tear in his eye when prior to the play, he goes, Dylan Raiola, audibles and says flanker, whatever, and whatever terminology goes along with that. And Matt Rule goes, you realize that he's different, but then you saw the next week, Heinrich's doing that. And you saw the following week, Daniel Kalen's doing that on his own. So you see that trickle down effect, but all of that matters. While in addition, maybe the most important thing at Nebraska is winning football games.
Absolutely.
And so there's even more on top of that when we talk about expectations and what folks are expecting from a freshman quarterback this year.
I think you're spot on, Nick. And you think about, and let's before we play this clip, let's be honest. There are folks that do not want to see him succeed. You better rest assured they're national.
They're
Why
waiting.
would you wait
they're
for him to
waiting in the caves and crevices to say he should have stayed at Georgia,
and they
should
will
have
come
went to
out
Ohio State.
The first hiccup, because there will be hiccups. They're going to be screaming that. So it reinforces the importance. Reinforce the importance.
I ain't waiting in no crevices. He's going to be amazing.
Haters.
If we can play that first clip, haters. We can play that first clip if we could, Sarah, please.
I don't know that many schools. I mean, some will. I don't know that many schools will go to 105. At the end of the day, like to go put money here, you're taking money away from here, and those are really Troy decisions. Like I think only for football. Obviously, I think everyone knows I care about all the other sports, but like there's other sports too. So I think one of the great things that we have here is that we have young men who love this university so much that they're going to pay their own way to come here. So I think we're going to have to just kind of wait and see. We haven't, to be honest, we haven't offered a ton of preferred walk-ons until I know that. Because one thing I don't ever want to do is I'm going to have to make the right decision all the time or as best as I can. I don't mind disappointing people by telling them something that they don't want to hear if I think it's right. But I certainly don't want people to say, you told me this and then you did this. And so I'm not extending myself. Now, to Mitch's point, if there's a scholarship player out there that makes us better, then I'm recruiting. I'm not stopping recruiting. But the walk-on piece, I'm going to have to wait and see where that all falls out. Obviously, you look at our staff, most of us were walk-ons. We want there to still be a walk-on program, and I think we will.
And folks, I know most of you listeners know this, but just in case you don't, always like to explain, just in case you don't, preferred walk-on means the guy who's guaranteed a spot on the roster and a high chance of receiving a scholarship. So he's guaranteed That's what preferred walk-ons mean, because if it's not preferred, there's a chance that person may not get on the squad, but preferred, you're on the squad and you have a pretty good lineup to get a scholarship on there. You guys, when you think about the 105-man roster and just who to bring into camp, how difficult do you guys think that is, man, to say, okay, who's checking in now, who's checking in when school starts?
Well, that's the interesting thing about all of this is last night watching the Chasing Three, he basically gets up on the stage and says, hey, we got 145 guys here. And at the time, I think it was before the 105, he said we're going to have 120. So basically you have 25 guys that have done all the work, or maybe more than that now, that have done all the work this summer and done all that, and you're not going to have a position on this team. So I mean, I just think that competitive factor, I think that just rises up, because in the past it was like, well, once you made it, you were pretty much on the team, unless you completely failed miserably and everything else, academics, workout, stuff like that. So this is kind of a different state of Nebraska football right now.
It really is. It really is.
I think it goes in line with what Matt Rule has been speaking about. He's been so public about our job, their job as coaches, is to provide opportunities. Fair. He said that multiple times yesterday. Fair opportunities. It's the player's job to sort out who deserves to stay.
Right.
And through that, it's the summer, the work you put in the summer, the work you put in the off season. And he's been so upfront about that it just like kind of plays into it. And then you throw in, the revenue sharing and the NIL, and that's going to play a part into everything. So much is talked about the football roster cap. I don't know if you guys saw this. There's a lot of the smaller sports that are going to get a lot more people, have the ability to put a lot more guys and girls on scholarships, which is a positive thing for college sports.
Absolutely.
But obviously football is a big deal. And he mentioned that, that he cares most about football, understandably so. And that 105 is going to be really interesting, because then like if this was 2025 when the 105 is implemented, AG, and Tristan Alvano is banged up with a groin injury, and Matt Rule asked the question that everybody is curious about and nobody has the answer to, is Tristan Alvano at the start of fall camp going to count against that 105? Or are we going to end up living in a time period where there's cuts in college football?
Right.
And you're talking about then the transfer portal is closed and you have this trickle down effect of, all right, Nebraska or X school cuts somebody a week before the season because somebody else is available after injury.
They left down
what are they going to do? Because number one, they only have film from practice or camp, and then they can't enter the transfer portal up until the end of the season because the transfer portal is closed. You're talking about a lot of guys' careers just kind of being lost in the wind because of just timing, and because at the end of the day, with the revenue sharing piece, it is a business.
Reminds me of that song, Dust in the Wind.
Well, he even spoke about the injury. Was it Demetrius Bell?
Yeah.
He's like, does he count against the roster for this year? I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of things to be cleared up for sure.
Yeah. And that's why I mentioned in the end, when we always had our discussion about NIL and transfer portal, hey, this is just getting the kids ready for the NFL level, for the professional level. This is what goes on. These are the conversations that GMs, coaches have when dealing with players that are on the bubble, or a player that gets hurt, like Nick mentioned in terms of the kicker. When that goes down, these are the exact conversations that 32 GMs are having with their assistant coaches or their head coach. Be like we need this guy. Do we need him? He's hurt right now. So what's your read on it so I can make a better decision? That's the GM asking a question to the running backs coach or the quarterbacks coach or the special teams coordinator, saying, hey, because we need bodies over there. We need bodies at wide receiver and cornerback right now. So, but obviously we need a kicker. Every team needs at least one kicker. So
you better.
I say it's kind of his value actually weighs in terms of Alvano. His value weighs in on his position, because is there other kickers behind him that's better? That's the only question you got to ask. You got to find out.
Guys, think about a guy like Phelan Sanford. Joins the team, and this is where the business side that AG talks about, just to throw in a specific example for Nebraska. Think about what Phelan Sanford meant to Nebraska as starting out as a special teams guy, was just a consistent, always available type of guy,
utility guy.
And you would have to make a business decision on, okay, well, you're utilizing a scholarship for somebody else, that might not be as reliable or it might be as available as Phelan Sanford is. And so then there's a decision of, well, do you cut bait with somebody that you're having a scholarship with, or if they're fighting it out for that number 105 roster spot, what decision are you going to make? And I mean, that's talking about a guy in Phelan Sanford that showed time and time again, whether it was on special teams or even on defense later in his career, that he belonged at Nebraska and he belonged on the field.
True that.
But if that would have never, if there was a decision that had to be made his freshman year when he joined the program as a walk-on from Hastings College, well, you might not have ever seen Phelan Sanford or known the name because business decisions had to be made.
Right. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we got more sound clips from Matt Rule. Aaron asks, how many stairs did you guys run back in the day? Aaron, a lot back then it was during the summer conditioning. If you did the stairs during the year, you were mostly being disciplined, most likely.
AD ran a lot of stairs.
Had to run off the hot dogs to eat on Saturdays.
Absolutely. IQ Crew, great point here before we go to break. He goes, Dylan reminds me of Patrick Mahomes, Kim Griffey Jr., Shedeur Sanders, and others, where their father was a professional athlete. Dylan grew up around the level of expectations. I believe outside the noise won't be an issue because he's not a first generation, generation 5. So 5-star.
Works for me. I agree with you, IQ Crew.
So I think he'll do a good job of compartmentalizing it as well because he's got that around him. It's not going to be starstruck or anything like that. So time shall tell. Folks, we'll be right back. We'll talk more Nebraska football and sound bites from yesterday's presser. It is the first day of Husker football. 30 days, they kick off. We'll be right back. It's The Drive.
Hey, neighbor. Nate, there's a fully inflated hot air balloon in your backyard. I know. Isn't it great? But why? You can't keep it there. The homeowners association will go crazy. Oh, I'm not going to keep it up there. I'm going to fly it over the Nebraska football game on Saturday to get the best seat in the house. Nate, you don't have to do that. Just enter the Nebraska Lottery's Lotto America Ticket Snap promotion. Until August 5th, buy a Lotto America ticket with the All-Star bonus and enter the voucher number online for a chance to win Nebraska football Skybox season tickets, an incredible football and volleyball weekend experience, or regular football season tickets. Well, that is a better way to get a great view. Yeah, one other question. Why is the balloon in the shape of a giant volleyball? You were going to fly over a football game. It's the only decent thing the rental place had left. It was either this, a hockey puck, a banana, or a giant poodle. Even I have my standards.
Lotto America top prize odds, 1 in 26 million.
Vershawn Jackson, the captain here, for The Body Shop. And man, did they hook me up with a great massage recently. The captain has a lot of stress in his life, as many people do. And for 1 hour, it was all relief. The team at The Body Shop gave me a deep tissue massage. They hit every area that I was in pain at. Whether you're looking for a Swedish massage, sports massage, deep tissue, hot stone, aroma, or more, there's only one place to go. The Body Shop at 48 NA. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. Vershawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
In today's digital landscape, the security of your business is non-negotiable. That's why you need better cybersecurity solutions. At Hamilton, we make it our business to protect your network, data, and digital assets with the latest in cybersecurity technology. Our dedicated team of experts has the technology in place to protect what matters most to you and your business. Stay ahead of cyber threats with better cybersecurity protection. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try any of their delicious breakfast burritos or sandwiches for a great summer breakfast with the family. And don't forget, 10% of all Karma Latte sales go to the Pediatric Cancer Action Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels and Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln, Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you got to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations, place takeout orders, or get any type of catering that you might need. Florial's, get there. Yum.
Dang, that's making me hungry. I'm starving.
Oh,
I'm in the mood.
Well, there's burritos on the back table, and that's,
Muchachos brought in some burritos.
AG,
Thanks,
plain
Nick.
and simple. I need food.
You're welcome.
I need some beans, and very soon everybody in the place would leave the room because for some reason I can't reveal. So pass me an AG so I can peel, slide to the kitchen and stuff my face. I'm not leaving one muchacho in the place. I'm not a big fat monkey like a grease fat monkey. It tastes so good like I'm a joy, big and bad. Medium boy, but my name is AD. I want muchacho.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
AG, AG, you know that meme of Jay-Z when he's going like this?
Yeah.
Have you guys? Never mind. Actually,
let's play a real sound bite. We got Coach Rule talking about elite mindsets and earning it.
We started that way back at Temple. It's all based upon the performance staff, but they do factor in, behavior. They do factor in academics. They factor all those things into the process. Only thing I ever do with Corey is I'm always pushing it to be less and less and less. To me, everyone on our team's working hard. Everyone on our team, if they did this summer, they are elite. So what you're talking about is the top 10% of the top 10%. It's not a participation trophy. And there's some guys. There's some guys, walk-on guys. Like I was a walk-on, so I feel very comfortable saying walk-on guys like Noah Bustard and Grant Buda, who propelled themselves into camp by making the elite list multiple times. So you'll see scholarship players that aren't in camp, non-injury related. You'll see walk-ons that are in camp. This is a new day and age in football. We've always done it this way. You get what you deserve. And that doesn't mean that guys don't deserve. It's just other guys outperform them maybe. So it could be your body weight. It could be your hydration every day. I mean, they take all this into account. Corey and the rest of the performance staff meet. They put the list out. I see it when it goes on Twitter. I literally won't even – they used to send it to me. I don't even want to look at it because I don't want to affect it. I want them to make the decision based upon what they see. And the great thing is when you see guys that maybe weren't elite in the winter becoming more elite, it's pretty cool.
You guys, there's a few things there, Raff, AG, Nick, and Sarah, that he said. You get what you deserve.
Yeah.
Expound.
You want to know one thing that I thought was underrated, and I just after hearing that for probably like the fifth or sixth time, one thing I just now picked out is he's allowing other people to do their job.
Mm-hmm.
And think about after the previous couple of staffs, what Nebraska fans have been clamoring for is allow the head coach to sit back and allow the coordinators to do their jobs, the strength and conditioning coach to do their job, not to be so intertwined with every single detail within the program. He's pretty honest and transparent about that piece of it. That was something that I just kind of picked up on. That was like, he doesn't want to be involved. He can be, chooses not to be. And he's upfront about, hey, listen, nobody's saying that Matt Rule's not doing his job. Nobody takes that as, well, you got to work harder, Matt. Why aren't you involved? It's more of you're allowing your guys that are in the position of picking out the elite lists and picking out the strength and conditioning stuff.
Raff and AG,
allowing them to do it.
Allow them to do it. Raff and AG, I got something for both of you. And Nick, first of all, you're spot on in that he says, it shows you how technology has been an integral part of coaching. Now, I'm going to find out on Twitter. I don't want to influence it. I'll let them do their job. AG, a question for you, the one for you, Raff. AG, he mentioned you get what you deserve. When he mentioned some guys maybe that were not there in the winter that are there now, and maybe some that were there in the winter and kind of resting on their laurels. AG, we know, and I'm not going to mention any names because that's not fair. We've had people in the past who didn't see the field as much because they came in maybe overweight, came in with maybe kind of a lackadaisical effort. AG, how is this setting a standard for years to come? This is year number 2. This is a big year. How does that set the standard of the guy that maybe thought he was going to do this, he was going to do that, but the summer work it's not showing. The offseason work's not showing. What does that say to the rest of those 120-plus players out there?
Hey, it says to them they better get going, basically. They need to get in the weight room. They need to get in their playbook, because if you don't do these things and you're not consistently doing them, then it's going to be real easy to tell who put the work in and who didn't put the work in. It's that simple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no dramatic other conversation. No, it's just that simple. They'll see. The players will see it first.
Yep. And
if they're lucky, that person or persons are lucky, their teammates say, hey, bro. Because if the coach is saying it, then that ain't no good. You want to make sure the players have an opportunity to talk to you first and say, hey, bro, what happened? Where you been? What did you do? I know you were gone for a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe too long. You need to be back here to start focusing up on your role here. This is your position, first string, second string, whatever it is, but you got to know your stuff. And right now it doesn't look like you worked on that. So getting checked by your teammate first and then coaching later on is something that you're going to most likely see if you're that player that didn't really get their job done throughout the summer months.
AG, you nailed it. And that fall camp is the ultimate stabilizer and equalizer. It's going to show what you did. You can say what you did all you want, but it's going to show in fall camp. Your playbook, knowing your plays. Are you in conditioned? Where's your mind at? Raff, speaking of where the mind is at, we've all talked about Dylan Raiola and even Danny Kaelin a lot.
Yep.
If you're Harburg, Raff, you played quarterback, you coached the game. What's your mindset if you're Harburg? You're just here because, Rule talked about that in the presser as well, that how he was so impressed with Harburg coming in. One of the most physical guys on that team. He's a freak in the weight room. He gets after it. What's your mindset? Because all you're hearing is Dylan.
Yep.
And I get that.
Yep.
And you're hearing Denny Kalen. And you're the elder statesman right now.
Yep.
How do you approach this season if you're Harburg?
You hate to harken back to it, but kind of like that Brooke Behringer type, like you're here to help the team no matter what. Maybe it's not the exact situation that you want, but you're there if needed, because we always talk the Big Ten. You're going to need probably more than one quarterback.
Right.
And then there's other ways that Heinrich Harburg can help this team. Like I continue to talk about, there might be some packages down by the end zone where you can bring him in and run RPO. There's stuff, there's packages, and he's got that experience. So it's not, I don't see it as a gimmick. I just see it as just another chance to help your team win football games. And if say 3rd and 1, bring him in, run RPO, run quarterback. There's stuff that he can do.
Right.
And so I just see that. And also there was another point I wanted to make, and I know I forgot about it, but I'm going to come back to it once I remember it.
That's all right. Sorry.
Upsetting.
We're going to take our last break. When we come back, Raff will have that point in his head. I know how it goes. You start getting our age, and then you look at a score like, oh, man, what was I thinking about?
Oh, I know what I was going to say.
There we go.
I know what I was going to say. I know what I was going to say.
Sharp as attack.
Okay, this is another thing that I've seen a lot on Chasing 3 last night. You've got the Isaac Giffords, primarily Isaac Gifford.
Mm-hmm.
He's basically, he has taken this. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do, get out.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they sat Tommy Hill down last year. They said, hey, you're not doing what we need you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And Tommy Hill made the decision. And then now they say Tommy Hill's, one of those leaders. And I just love, like, Gifford got up in front of the team and said, hey, I came back for one thing. I came back to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do anything to win. So you're either with us or you're without. And I mean, I was just like, I was giving me goosebumps because I was just like,
hey,
finally, it's not, we've heard this for years. I mean, we're not naming names, but we've heard, well, so-and-so doesn't show up to practice. So-and-so doesn't do this. So-and-so. I don't think that's happening down there anymore. If you're slacking off, it's not the coaches, it's those players, and it's the Nashes and the Giffords and the Tommy Hills and those people.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, no, we're trying to do something down there. And it's like, it's been a while since I've heard that.
Yeah. It goes
if you was at Big Ten Media Day, me, Nick, Adam was there, and we had a talk with Isaac. Isaac gave me and Adam character a look that he was locked in last week. Okay. Just knowing his level of being locked in, of being, so you saying what you just said, Raff, about him getting up on that video, that's on the YouTube video that the team's doing. No surprise.
Yeah.
I knew that last week. He's here. He's going to be one guy. Yeah. He's going to make a point. You're going to see him throughout the entire season. He's going to show up.
He's on a mission.
Yeah.
He's showing up every time film is up, whatever it is, practice film, game film. Isaac Gifford, he might knock a few guys out this year too.
Yeah.
It's gonna
He
be
set the bar.
He's gonna set the high bar. So I love it. I'm so excited for him.
Absolutely.
And the team.
Folks, when we come back, we got the RGT in the last segment. It's the drive. It is Wednesday. It is hump day, and it's also the beginning of Nebraska's football fall camp. The season is here, folks. It's the drive. 93.7 The Ticket.
Get ready, Husker fans. The Big Red Preview is coming soon. Join us Saturday night, August 3rd, for an exclusive look at your Nebraska football team in action. Experience the excitement, the energy, the sights and sounds of a game day as the 2024 football season kicks off. Visit Huskers.com/tickets and bring your family, friends, and all your Big Red pride to Memorial Stadium Saturday night, August 3rd. That's Huskers.com/tickets. Brought to you by Husker Athletics and 1890 Nebraska. Winning tradition, future success.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall.
Problem gambling is not just a financial issue. It's an emotional problem with financial consequences. If your loved one is struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. for the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about the Malone Community Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln and the surrounding area. It's the Malone Radio Show with Executive Director John Goodwin and Sports Director Mike Hunter every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Facing criminal charges is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we believe in treating every person with respect, compassion, and understanding. When legal troubles are keeping you up at night, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. To learn more, call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now, through August 4th, enjoy USDA Choice T-bone steaks for $9.99 per pound. Fresh, all-natural chicken wings for $3.99 per pound. 80% lean ground beef in a 10-pound tube for just $2.99 per pound. And USDA Choice whole beef brisket for $3.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
On the Block with Strick and Austin.
Right, Matt Rule wants to be there. He wants to develop them. He wants to have coaches that have their hands on, are molding them and shaping them. And to your point, giving them the drills, giving them the tools to succeed. But I think Matt Rule is saying at the end of the day, the coaches can't want it more than the players.
Yeah.
The coaches
They
can't hold their hand on the field.
Yeah, they can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Weekdays from 2 to 4 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, wrapping up another show. There's a Raff Brody. Good morning, Mr. Raff Brody. Have a great day.
Oh, boy. Wow.
Anyway, let's
Wow.
talk about this.
Goodness gracious. Rav needs some sleep. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Anyway,
No, there's another Raff Brody going across the street over there.
So much for the nicest
Where's
guy.
his shirt?
So much for the nicest guy you know.
The roadies are out today.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Oh, man. All right, guys, let's get it rolling.
Wow. Really starting to question the criteria for the Rav's
Yeah.
roadie and the overall humanity of the Rav himself.
I'm not against the whole no shoes, no shirt, no service thing.
Yeah, I can tell. Not very insensitive either.
Oh, man.
He's woke. He's woke.
Oh, man.
What do you got,
That's all you
Ravi?
need.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take, sponsored by Capital. Oh, man, I said the wrong one.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah,
Just go.
sorry,
We don't know anything.
Sorry. Sponsored. Okay, today's Raff's Good Take, sponsored by Cigars Lounge, 800 Q Street. Go there anytime between 12 and 5 p.m. for 15% off your tab. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Ed Wyatt. Ed Wyatt won the U.S. Open Senior Amateur out in Hastings yesterday with a 3 under 69 to qualify. He now moves on to Tennessee to play in the championship. But he told me that was his bucket list to qualify for this.
Yeah.
He made it. And then even cooler was he grew up on the 11th hole in Hastings at that golf course. And he had a chance yesterday while he was playing, just kind of look over there and say,
yeah,
this one's for you, Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. So your Ralph's Good Take. Congratulations, Ed. And good luck at Nationals.
Absolutely. In Tennessee, I think it's where that at. Where's that at? And Ed, he is a golfer that just plays a game I'm not familiar with. In the words of Jack Nicklaus, he plays a game I'm not familiar with. He was on the news last night too. I was watching on 10-11 News. He was on the they were showing some of his clips. And Ed is 60. I forgot how Ed is 60 something. And the dude is a baller. When I played with him last time, when we played together at a Wilderness Wednesday, dude shot a 65.
Oh my goodness!
And had 3 birdies that lipped out. I had 65 after 12 holes. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Ed, big shout out to Ed Wyatt, man. Congrats on that, and good luck to you.
Think about your price per swing there. Price per stroke is. We shoot up in the the lower 90s, upper 80s. We get pretty good value for the price we pay. You're talking about you got to pay about $1 per swing.
I'm okay with that if I could do that.
I know. I think I would be too.
I would pay $1.
I sit there and go, okay, I just shot an 89. Okay, what's that price per swing? I only paid about 62 cents per swing. Okay, I feel pretty good about that.
He's built different, man. Big congrats to Ed. The AD Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. IOC is their hiring for direct support professionals. That microphone grabbed your neck. It's like,
latched on to me.
All over the state of Nebraska. Full-time, part-time days, evenings, and weekends help ensure meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Folks, you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. You can't change the people around you, but you can change the people around you. And I think that speaks for itself. We can't change anyone, but we can change the people we choose to associate with. So, Raff and Nick, I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh, come on. Come on.
No, all due seriousness, folks, you become like the people you associate with. And I saw this, and it's fitting for Nebraska football because you can't change the guys who are on that roster.
Yeah.
But you can change who's on that roster because those guys eliminate themselves. And so you can see how that kind of that old saying, a rising tide lifts all boats. And you look at the speech that Gifford gave and just get those guys, listen, either you're with us or you're not. Either, like I said, like Campbell said, I think it was Aaron said on the text line there, either you get in, either you get with it or get out. This is the bottom line. Either you get in or get out. And that's the real deal. So you can't change.
The only way it can be good.
That's it. Absolutely. And AG will tell you that's the way it was when we were winning those times that people say go back to the 90s. We're just talking about from what we know. And the rising tide lifted all boats. And as AG, as you mentioned, it was the players that was on your tail if you weren't taking care of business. If it reached the coaches, well, you're probably at that point, you're on life support and probably on your way out anyway.
Exactly.
Absolutely. AG, what you got? Final words for us, my man.
Man, I found a nice little quote, man. It's a good one. And we were just talking about leadership and all that stuff. So if you really want something, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse.
True.
So
true,
fired,
brother.
baby.
I
Shot
love
fired.
it.
Training
I
camp
love
day
it.
1. Let's go.
I love it. Woo! Let's go, baby.
Comic-Con next year. I'm in.
AG's been saying a lot of excuses to try to duck me playing it in college.
There you go.
See now you wrote a check your butt can't cash, Nick.
If
you wrote a check your butt can't cash.
Wow.
If you wanted to, you would.
Oh, wow.
You wanted this fight? You got to fight, Nick. You want to fight?
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
You see this face right here? Dreaming about it every day.
Roll up,
Kick off, bro. You just stoking the fire, bro. You rattling in my cage. You day 1 training camp.
Yep. Day 1 of training camp.
I'm so locked in on you right now. I see that's all I'm dreaming about. Nick Sainer eating breakfast. Nick Sainer.
He was talking about Isaac Gifford's eyes.
Oh man!
I think he got muted because he's so
he
upset.
muted. He bumped his mic. Yeah,
He's
look
so
at him. He's
fired
talking.
up.
Yeah, you got muted.
Yeah. I'm so hyped. I didn't turn the mic off.
Oh boy!
Nick said dinner, breakfast, lunch, and late night snack. Nick said that's how I'm thinking about you all day, bro.
All I'm gonna say is,
All day.
you were trying to talk so much trash that your mic was like, no, AG, it's better if you
No.
don't. It's better if you don't. It just turned off for you.
My mic was trying to keep things cool, calm, and collective. You just took it to the whole.
Are you guys
level.
live streaming this game?
Yeah, we'll live stream.
Look at facts.
All right, everybody. Have a great Wednesday. Be nice to each other. We'll talk to you tomorrow.